Hey guys, how's it going? It's the next day after dragging the bug home, and I would really love to get into it and start on getting this going and cold starting it and see what we got. But unfortunately, my truck is still full. Well, fortunately, however you want to look at it. So I need to address all the stuff that is in here and get it put away and sorted and organized. So I figure we'll take a little bit and see what we found in our little treasure here. So it's the first milk crate has to offer us. Starter, carbs, 28, that's an early. I'm sure we're gonna have a miscellaneous pile of stuff that's maybe not VW too, but that might be, it might be for duals, I'm not sure. That's like a 30. Pick 30, it's later. 30. Quite a few of them in here. They actually don't look too bad neither. Carb in the bag. But I would say we probably have, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of them. Ignition switch for early. Take that out of there. Distributor. Brazilian distributor. And the clutch cable. I'll try to fill this on maybe up with maybe carbs and starters, or maybe we'll take it off here and see what else we got and try to make piles. Well, I decided to speed it up and just take everything out of the truck and organize it and then turn the camera on instead of going through each and every kind of setup. So, got a box of gaskets, a couple of gasket sets, carb kit, new one opened, and Bosch. Nice. And I believe this is another engine gasket set that's probably not open. Yeah. Exactly what that is for the engine gasket set. I know, let's go from right to left. Put all the electrical stuff over here. Got a bunch of lights, belts. That is the horn that's got a mag steering wheel in it. That's like a horn adapter kit. Ignition switch, cables, tins. That is a sway bar setup for 67. I think 68 has it also, I'm not sure. But it's rear sway bar setup. New hubcaps, Mexico. And these are, I believe, new rod bearings. Rod or crank, not sure. More gauges. Kind of cool. Cool ornament. Wheel adapters. We got 5 to 5, wide 5 to wherever those are, and then wide 5 to 4 lug. More than likely. I know we had a dune buggy sometime in the history, and this is probably like dune buggy-ish kind of stuff that was on it and changed out. Wiper motor, not sure what year that is yet. Gas gauge and pieces. This stuff might be 67, 68 vintage also. It's cable operated. Dash pieces. I'll look into that later if it's 6 or 12 volt. And over here we have 2 engines. This one's locked up at the moment. Doesn't turn, but it might be just weather seized. That was kind of cool. Looks like a Road King special. I'd say it's probably about a 2 horse. This one's probably about a 3 horsepower. A little later Briggs. Three starters. The I know that distributor I showed already. Horn ring. These headlights. At first I thought they were dune buggy. And then I'm thinking like they're probably like GM or something. Let's see what they say. BLC. What does BLC stand for? BLC headlamp. One of you guys let me answer. Linkage for a dual carb setup. I don't know if I have. I'm not quite sure what this setup would have been. I don't know if it's a dual carb single port. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Does not look like anything I recognize. So that there might be a whole setup here or not. I found another carburetor, threw it in the box. And what do we got going outside? Bunch of exhaust pieces. It's a header. two good heater boxes. I don't know if they're German or, you can tell by the fins on the inside. That's a good one. That's not. That's a cheapie. That's a good one. Set of brake drums, which the trike needs some new drums. New muffler. Hopefully that'll be the muffler for that car. It's got already a header underneath it. And last but not least, we have some glass. We have rear pop outs, two different sizes. This is the set for this car. And I forget what year down gets the smaller one. I thought it might be 67 down or 65 down. There's two different sizes. Back windows, there was two of them. This one's larger. I'm not quite sure what year that would be. It's larger than what is on the car. And then it looks like this one is not the same also. It's smaller of sorts. So I gotta kind of ID this stuff. Not that I need it, but kind of nice to know what I have. So I'm going to take a few minutes to kind of put all this stuff away and organize it and figure out where it's all going to go, and then maybe we'll start looking into those engines up there. But while I'm waiting for that, the car had a battery. And what was the date? I think it's, yeah, maybe 2013. So we can throw that on a charger and see if that comes back and takes a charge, and might be able to use that for the car. Took a little time to ID some of the engines, and what we have is probably going to be the essentially the newer they are, the better they are for the most part till you get into fuel injection. But this is a 70 to 71 60 horse dual port, and I don't know if anything was done to it or not. I see some stickers and stuff on it, so it may have other things in it. And I believe this one was in a dune buggy, and it looks like the last thing was being done, it was exhaust was getting put on it. I see new J tubes. There's a new J tube over there. There's not one on the other side, and I see it's got a broken stud, so that may have been what this engine had stopped on. Fortunately, somebody made up a starter adapter so we can actually kind of spin them while they are not in a car, do a compression test, possibly even run them. This one is the fuel injected 74 and up fuel injected motor, and it looks like somebody went through some great pains to try to make sure that nothing got in it and it was a decent engine, so that may be a good thing. That's the pickup for the flywheel. That's an H code and that is an H code. Both of those, I gotta go look at what H code is. I think it's, they may be 40 horses, like, so that'd be mid 60s 40 horse setups. And the last one is this one, which is a 1600 single port. I think it's a B code. Yeah, 69 to 70 single port. I'm trying to figure out if it's set up for a bus or not. They would have bosses tapped on the bottom. I don't think so. So those are the three that we got. Maybe we'll hook some power up to them, spin them over a little bit. So this one's got oil in it. I just hooked the one of the starters up. I don't know if the starter's any good. Let's give it a spin. Let's give it a spin and see what it does. If it'll spin. Okay. Just me that the DC spark's coming from somewhere else besides where it's supposed to. Let's get rid of this cable. It's ready to break in half anyway. Get the crap off of it. And let's go. The direct drive there. No? Did that starter just go bye-bye? That might be one done. Start it, get some fuel, power to the coil. So we haven't done anything to this. I took an air gun and I blew the carburetor out, just the top of it, blew the dust and crap that got in it. Let's try filling up that float hole a little. And then we'll give a little. Do you have accelerator pump? We don't have anything. We got a frozen throttle and choke. Let's see what it does. That's stuck on this, but power. This is 12 volts. We want it to power solenoids. I don't know if it's going to have spark though. Let's give it a shot. That carb is stuck. I'm gonna go put some free up juice in it, and then I'm gonna refill my bottle so that we can actually just pour some fuel in it. Maybe we're running off the bottle. Yeah, everything's frozen up. And I do not see anything coming out of the accelerator pump, so it's not pumping anything in there. Let's give her a little of that. Try it again. If you don't get a pop out of it, we'll clean the points. That don't sound good. I cleaned the points. Give that a shot. Changed out that starter. That guy, no more. We'll try this one. We still need power to the coil. Power. Let's get a little bit of throttle. Big fire! Take a break. It's been a couple of minutes. Let it cool down. Just dump some fuel in it. Let's give it a shot again. Let it cool down. I got about 20 minutes before it starts raining. The rain's coming, so I want to get these put away before that happens. So give her one more shot, see what we get, and if not, we'll call it there. Come on, you're almost there. I think that jumper pack has about had it. One more jumper pack. This one's probably half dead because it was blowing up the tires on the car. But give it a shot. Can it hurt? Not gonna happen. We tried. I think that's gonna be it for this one, guys. I'm gonna go clean up and put some of this stuff away. We can play with these at a later date if we want to. I'm pretty confident this will run once you get the carbs set up correctly and get a decent battery on it. I think it should have no issue. It sounds like it's got good compression on the cylinders. You can hear it have resistance each one. It's not like it's skipping a beat. And again, I think it was pulled off to get exhaust put on something and then had a break and just never got anywhere past that. So other ones, who knows. And finally, the truck is empty. Except for, I did bring back the one engine that we were playing with. I figure we can kind of play with that on the stand when we get a chance. I kept the exhaust pieces, some other stuff, some of the starters. And I think that's the closest to coming back and running. So maybe we'll make a video playing with this and cleaning the carb and doing whatever it needs to do to get it ready to be a plug and play for when something blows up, we got a spare. I'd rather get into the bug. So that's it for this one, but next video we'll get on this.